Okay, let's do our intro. Introduction. Introduction. What's up, Diz lovers?
This is John.
And Holden.
And Mackenzie.
And Mom.
And Spencer's not with us right now. He just did not want to be on camera today. But we do
You'll
have
learn that he doesn't like the camera as much as everyone else.
a very special thing to talk about today. Mr. Holden got himself some awards at his class awards.
This was from last year. I got the most points on reading books points. And this is from this year. If you look at the difference, 37 and then 155. Big difference.
It's pretty awesome. He also set the
I don't
record.
think you could see it.
He set the record for his elementary school of the most AR points in the history
Of second
of
graders.
second graders
Yes.
in history. Ever. So we're very proud of him for these awards. He got a bunch of other awards too, straight A's and all that good stuff. So, all right. So today what we want to talk about is Disney related, and it is the top 5 reasons to stay at Disney resorts.
It's amazing.
All right. And these are in no particular order, but we want to just kind of run through them and then talk a little bit about each one. And hopefully when you decide, especially for your first family vacation, you definitely want to stay at a Disney resort, right?
Yep.
For sure.
All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the theming at Disney resorts. That's one of the main reasons that you want to stay at Disney property. Am I right?
Yep.
All right, so we've stayed at Art of Animation, and that is one of the newest resorts, a value resort, but I mean, in terms of the cleanliness, how brand new it is, it's definitely worth every penny to stay there.
Penny.
It's the most Disney themed.
Definitely. So
My-
talk a little bit about the theming of like some Art of Animation or some other resorts that we've seen.
So Art of Animation, there's like different parts, and it's like cars, and then the Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo and stuff.
And like
It's different theming and stuff, and they have a big pool that you could swim in, and it's Finding Nemo theme. And,
Right.
and
So even
also,
the pool's themed.
also, one of the details is when you go underwater, you could hear music.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. So then every resort, to some extent, is themed, some more than others. There's the all-star resorts, themed with movies or sports or music. We stayed at Saratoga Springs as well, and that's kind of an equestrian themed, a certain time period in American history. And that was even like, even though it's not in your face theming, it's just really neat to see all the little things that Disney
there were
does.
a lot of hidden Mickeys there.
Definitely.
At the
Mhm.
Saratoga Springs. The Art of Animation
Right here.
theme, if you're an artist, it shows all of the drawings of the Disney characters in the lobby area.
And they let
That's
you
right.
draw some too.
They do.
The sketches, Mom, not drawings.
All right. So that's definitely one of the main reasons to go. And like we said, especially if it's your first time as a family to go, you want to stay at Disney property.
Number 2 is the magic bands. And when I was thinking of the Mickey, there's a Mickey on the magic band. And these are some magic bands from our first trip.
Right. So these
They've
are
changed.
these are from the first trips. These are the original magic bands. And now, as you can see, they're a little bit different.
They're
bigger.
fatter.
They're a little bit bigger, and also the middle part pops out, so you can put it on a keychain.
Really? It
one-
does?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a
it does
little
pop out.
lanyard.
Like one thing that it's really helpful and useful for is, say, if your arm gets real sweaty with the bands, then you can put it on a keychain. And also, like when you're going into the resort, say you drive, and you've got to reach way out there and try to get your magic band to open the gate. You just pop this thing out, stick it right up there, gate opens. Perfect.
But a good memory we have from our first trip is everywhere we went, they would say Mickey to Mickey. And so when you're getting in with your fast pass or when you're buying things or
You just-
anything, you just
Mickey
connect
to
your
Mickey.
band to the
But you
Mickey
gotta
on the
make
register.
sure you don't leave it somewhere.
Yes,
True.
because that happened to Holden one time. We got to Spaceship Earth to go use our fast passes, and he realized he left it in the restroom in the land pavilion, and that kid booked
He
it
took
as
off
fast as he
running.
can. He took off running without even
That's
saying anything, and
funny.
I'm like, well, I guess I better go after him. So I chased after him the whole time, ran after him, and we finally found it. It was very fortunate. But as someone who loves to plan trips, the reason I love the Magic Band is because it combines the whole Disney experience into one thing here. So
That's
you,
it. You can get into your room.
that's
You
right.
can pay for food. You can, buy souvenirs, your fast passes, everything.
Right. So essentially, you just
Okay.
if you stay at the resort,
You don't need your purse.
you're right. You put your credit card information, it bills it to the room, and you use your Magic Band to pay for everything. As well as if you stay on a resort, you get to pick your fast passes 60 days in advance, and those automatically go onto your Magic Band. You get to do dining reservations 180 days in advance. Those automatically go into your Magic Bands. You don't have to have any extra tickets. You can even check in before you arrive. Go straight to your room. Don't even have to go to the front desk for that.
Yeah,
It's
and-
all on the Magic Band. And the dining plan, too.
Yeah, you can use it for your food that you want to get.
Right.
When you're in the tray room, the cafeteria room, because it's kind of like a cafeteria, they serve your food.
Mhm.
Because you order it and then they just serve it on a tray. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And then you get to pay with it with your Magic Band. With your Magic Band.
And as a mom, the best thing about about staying on the resort is being able to get the dining plan and having it on your Magic Band so everyone can get whatever they want to eat, scan their band, and you're ready to go. You don't have to worry about it or find out what everyone's going to do.
Anytime,
But you have to stay on the resort to do that.
anytime they say, hey, I really want a snack or something, you're not worrying about price because you know you've already got it covered. You've already either paid for it, or if you're lucky, you'll be able to get the free dining that's offered occasionally throughout the year. It's pretty neat. So definitely the Magic Bands are one of the best experiences. It
Yeah.
combines the My Disney experience with the app on your iPhone and puts everything on the Magic Band. So
Yeah.
really, you don't have to worry about wallets and purses and
Nope.
things like that.
And number 3 is access to the theme parks.
That's right. So staying on site gives you much quicker and better access to get to all the theme parks by the Disney transportation system, the bus system.
Or
I
you
like
could
riding the
use
bus.
if you're already at a park, or if you're really close to downtown Disney,
Mhm.
or wait, is that Disney Springs?
Uh-huh.
Then you could go on the ferry boat and it'll take you right to it.
Right.
You can
So-
use the ferry boat to get to other parks and stuff.
So yeah, all the different
Yeah.
transportation. But staying on the resort, you get to go straight from there. It takes you straight up to the front of the theme park. You
And
know.
there's a lot of transportation, including the monorail. That's one of the best
Right.
transportation.
So what do you like most about the bus system, Mackenzie?
I don't know. I just like them. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really know. I just like the buses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
One thing I like, we've done both. We've driven
yeah,
to the parks and we've done the bus.
Another good thing about the staying on the resort is you get to take the extra magic hour time at the parks. You get to stay. So if you've been at the parks all day long and you're not leaving until 1 a.m, it's nice to be able to just wait in line, get on the bus, and let the bus take you straight back to your resort instead of having to drive a car.
Or walk all the way
Or-
to where you parked and go back like that. So next thing is reason you want to stay at the resort are the activities at the resort. So when you've been at the park for a long day in the morning, you get there as soon as the park opens like we do, then you want to take a break. And you get to
Which
go to
you-
pretty awesome pools, right?
Yeah, which usually includes swimming. If you've got kids, they're going to want to swim.
Mhm.
And so around the pool, there are ping pong tables.
out of
and
animation.
Mm-hmm. And most places
yeah.
they got ping pong tables, or they've got other activities that you can do. At most resorts, they have some kind of movie on the lawn. So in the evenings, they'll show a movie. Some of them do campfires. Saratoga Springs, where we stayed, had basketball court, tennis court.
Yeah.
They had arts and crafts,
Kenzie and I
Xbox.
did a lot of crafts.
Baseball,
Uh-huh.
tennis,
Yeah.
all that stuff. And my favorite part is the arcade. This is one of an arcade card, which is my favorite because I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
So, my favorite game at the arcade at Saratoga Springs is Guitar Hero. It's
Oh, yeah.
definitely one of the best.
It's a
You were
fun
good
one.
at that
One of
one.
my favorites too. So the last thing that we'll mention is the reason that you want to stay on property at Disney is the food.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
really good.
Food's really good.
All of the food courts, if you're doing quick service, are always pretty good. But on top of that, every Disney resort has really good food, no matter where you go. Some better than others, obviously. But what we love to do is kind of go resort hopping when we're staying there. If we have a car, go drive to different resorts, go try the food
Or go on
places,
the bus.
or go on the bus to different resorts, food places. And one of my favorite memories, as a matter of fact, is going to the Polynesian, and these girls especially, they love their Dole Whip. All right? And the Polynesian is one of the only places other than Magic Kingdom that you can get a Dole Whip. So we were able to go there, and then as they were in line getting their Dole Whip, we could see the Magic Kingdom. You could see the castle and all the fireworks going off right
It
there
was
from
really cool.
Polynesian. That was really neat.
And one of my favorite memories was when we were at Pop Century getting the food, and then I was playing Pokemon Go. So, and then I saw on the radar a Pikachu nearby.
So you got a Pikachu
And so-
at Disney
Pop,
World.
Pop Century. And it was at Christmas, so the Pikachu had a really cute Santa hat.
I remember that.
And that's also definitely something you can do on the transportation. Because
Yeah.
Holden did that all the time. He would go on to Pokemon Go and play it
I
driving
play
all throughout
Pokemon Go
Disney
every
World.
day.
Alrighty, so those, in our opinion, are 5 of the main reasons why you want to stay on Disney property
It's
at one of the Disney
really
resorts.
cool.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Okay.
Alright, so as always, Dis lovers, see ya real soon.
Damn.